All right, we're going to begin with a look around. Today in the FM area, we closed off after cloudy skies, seeing even a little bit of sunshine. Here is Highway 2 near Rugby, still a little hazy out there. Look at Highway 11 down in Dickey County. Very foggy conditions still persisting there. Out westbound on I-94 for Medina and the Tappan area. This is west of you in the Jamestown area. Some hazy and foggy conditions. So the central part of North Dakota still seeing some of that fog as we head into the evening hours. Look at the bubble of warmth starting to develop now in the southwest. Some of that's starting to work its way back into our area. But we had this cool pool kind of slide back into the valley, and we cooled off a little bit over what we saw yesterday for temperatures. You're looking at a live shot right now from our Dakota Magic Casino camera. Beautiful setting sun there, just a few high clouds. 35 at Hector here in Fargo with an 11-mile-per-hour wind. It's from the east-southeast as forecast, and didn't get quite as warm, but we did make it into the upper 30s here in the Southern Valley. Still 36 Gwinner. Up north, we had more mid-20s to around 30 degrees. Grand Forks, not a bad night out there, 34 degrees, and we have 36 this hour for you in Fergus Falls. Cooler central portions of Minnesota, mid-20s to upper 20s there. So here's the big weather picture as we head into our weekend. Here's our cold pool of air. It was chilly today in northern Minnesota with temperatures in the 20s, but look at this warm bubble right out here in the western Dakotas. And in the boundary between, we've got the clouds, we've got the fog, and that's where we are. So we're stuck in this right in the valley. But it's this warm air that's trying to kind of work its way back this way and get this cool air out of here. And we're going to have a little battle of these air masses as we go through the weekend. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast. Tonight, we will see some clouds and fog that will be persistent, mainly in our western counties. Notice Hutch's wind arrows here. This is where things will be breeziest. That wind will help stir the atmosphere up and keep us from getting too foggy across Minnesota. But the wind will also keep us from getting too cold tonight. Take a look at what happens as we head to bed. The fog rolls back into the valley. Eastern North Dakota, good chance of areas of dense fog. Freezing fog with temperatures near or below freezing means as you're driving through this fog, it's going to freeze on things like your windshield or maybe your radio antenna if you still have one of those, or even the road or sidewalk surfaces. So there could be some slippery roads to start your Saturday morning. Temperatures, though, for almost everyone near 30 degrees. That is a great high springboard to start our day off. Now, as we see in the afternoon, the south winds continue. If you're heading out to watch football, most of us stay dry, but it's going to be a gray day as temperatures start their climb upwards of 40 degrees for some in the afternoon. Best chance of spotty sprinkles appears to be late in the day across Minnesota, and then flakes in northeast North Dakota as we head into the evening. Really hit and miss stuff. Most of us will stay dry. Again, the best chance will be out to the east. Look where the fog shifts for your day tomorrow. Late in the day, it's out in lakes countries that we could get some of that gray, foggy stuff. So in Fargo, 32 to start out. We're on our way up to 43 for the afternoon. A nice warm day. Winds from the south or southwest at 5 to 15 miles per hour. It'll be warm, but it's going to be breezy. It's going to be cloudy. And we cannot rule out a spit of precipitation. Up north, we cannot rule out a flake or two. Temperatures in the 30s almost everywhere with the exception of us here in the south. A shot at 40 degrees. Jamestown, Valley City, Breckenridge, Wahpeton, even Fergus Falls. Near 40-degree day. Here's a look at a beautiful shot. This is the bridge in Grand Forks. Tom capturing this with a beautiful and brilliant skyline there. Here is a look at your forecast for Sunday. We cool back down as these air masses continue to kind of work their way back and forth right through the valley here, back into the mid-30s. Then we're back up to near 40 for Monday and Tuesday. Each day, because of this battle of the air masses right over the valley, we'll have a shot at light precipitation, nothing heavy. Midweek next week, that's when the warm air ends and the cooler air returns with highs only in the 20s. Thursday could be even colder than what you see there. We're watching that with a decent chance of a few flakes on Wednesday, Andrea.
All right, thanks, Hutch.
You're welcome.
Today, the NFL has issued one of the most severe penalties in the history of the league. Cleveland Browns defensive end Myles Garrett suspended indefinitely after